You can depend on him. Wherever you are, he already is. He'll come there, he's there, he'll be there. What do you say? On the double. Right on time.
Never late.
He's never late. Never early.
Right on time.
You can depend on him.
Yes, yes, sir.
Y'all hear me all right out there? Hear me all right out there? Surprise, I'm going to 1 Samuel again. Verse 30. 1 Samuel chapter 30 rather. By now it ought to be familiar to you. I think I'm just going to write a book about Ziklag. This is an interesting place that David found himself. I think there's a reason that God keeps having us come back to Ziklag, reminding us of this place. But I'm going to read this again and think about where you are physically, emotionally, spiritually. Challenges that you're facing. You've cried, but you haven't given up. You've lost, but you haven't lost hope. Am I talking to anybody? Ziklag is a reminder of what is happening, but also about what God is about to do relative to your current circumstance. Somebody say, I'm about to bust through.
All the way through.
Who was it? There was a song, Bustin' Loose.
I feel like busting loose. I feel like busting.
That was back in there. Who? Chuck Brown.
All right.
I feel like busting loose.
I feel like it.
I don't know about, but I feel like God is about to bust loose in our lives in such a way
Yeah.
that you're gonna have so much. Somebody say overflow.
Overflow. Break through the overflow. That's a word for me, Jesus.
It says,
Speak to me, God.
I'm reading from New American Standard Bible. It says, then it happened.
All right, now.
When David and his men came to Ziklag on the third day, that the Amalekites had made a raid on the Negev and on Ziklag, and had overthrown Ziklag and burned it with fire. And they took captive the women and all who were in it, both small and great, without killing anyone, and carried them off and went their way. When David and his men came to the city, behold, it was burned with fire, and their wives and their sons and daughters had been taken captive. 1 Samuel 30, verse 1 says, then it happened. Sometimes things happen to us unannounced. We wish we could be prepared for it, but sometimes don't things just happen?
Sometimes.
I'm gonna give you my title later on. Y'all could go sit down. Mass warriors. Amen. Yeah, be careful, Mom. Mass warriors. Then, Brother Hall, then it happened. Life happens. Things come out of nowhere. What you were prepared for. Sometimes you prepare for something, and then when you actually get into it, you find out that you really weren't prepared at all. But I want you to understand this, that right now, what you're going through right now is preparation for where God